Hi, this is Jason Watt. Welcome back to the Business Career College video series. This video will deal with qualifying factors in defined benefit pensions. Wanda, who's currently preparing for her CFP exam, had sent me this question. I thought this is a good topic to go through in a video. There's a little bit of math here, so bear with me. The base idea we have is normal retirement age. So pensions, defined benefit pensions, and I want to be clear, we're very explicitly talking about defined benefit pensions here, will have a normal retirement age. It's often age 65. That's fairly typical. You'll still run into some that are 60, but most are 65. So that means when you get to normal retirement age, you're going to have the pension calculation that you're used to here. Take years of service times a percentage, usually 1.4% or thereabouts. Some are 1.375%. There are other variations on this. And then that amount up to YMPE, and then 2% over YMPE. So we see that calculation here for somebody who makes $80,000 a year and has 33 years of service. We have a YMPE in 2021 of $61,600. We take that times 1.4%, we get $862.40. Then we take the amount over YMPE, which is $18,400, times 2%, that gives us $368. That brings us to $1,230.40. That's the amount this person's pension grows by, or their benefit entitlement for each year of service. In this case, we would have 33 years of service. This person started work at age 32, and by age 65, then they will have 33 years of service. We just take 1230 times 33, and we get just over $40,000 of annual pension benefit. Now, that's the base calculation. That assumes that you work all the way till 65. That, of course, does not always happen. Now we have an employee who starts work at age 32. And we say same person starts work at age 32, and we say, when is the unreduced pension available? Now, this pension that we're using here uses a qualifying factor of 90. Not all pensions have this. Some pensions will use 85, some will even use 80, although that's very, very rare today. If you rewind back to the 80s and 90s, the 1980s and 1990s, you would find some pensions that got as low as 75 in order to try and encourage an early retirement. So to really move on a sort of aging workforce. So when we take that qualifying factor, we take years of service plus age. When that equals 90, that gives this person access to an unreduced pension. So if we know the qualifying factor and the starting age, then we would say, take that 32 plus 90, that gives us 122. We divide that by 2, and that gives us age 61. That's your qualifying factor math. That's what a lot of people come to exam prep asking about, and that would give us then 61. So this person could start full pension benefit if they work from age 32 to age 61. They would have access to that full pension benefit. That would be 29 years of work. In that case, we can see that 29 years of work, that's 61 minus 32, plus age 61 gives us 90. And we can see how this would work out now for this person. So again, the pension grows by $1,230.40 for every year of service. However, this person would retire now with 29 years of service. So we wouldn't use the $40,603. This person would be able to retire with their full unreduced pension of $35,682 if they retired at age 61. Now, that's part of the problem. The next may not be available, but some pensions will give you a further opportunity here where they say, hey, you can actually retire earlier than your unreduced pension age and get a reduced pension. This is very similar to taking early Canada Pension Plan. There might be an actuarial adjustment here, and it might be as clean as what I'm going to show, or it might be more complicated. I'm going to work with a fairly clean example here, where we have a pension plan with a reduction of 0.5% per month earlier than the qualifying factor. And now this person retires 1 full year earlier. So they say at age 60, I'm done, I'm out, I just want my pension, and they retire. Now they have not hit their qualifying factor. We know that they had to work until age 61 in order to hit that qualifying factor. But at age 60, this person would use that same calculation. We take age 60 plus years of service, so that's 60 plus 28, that gives us 88. So even though it's only a year earlier, it actually sort of double counts against you because you have 12 fewer months of service and also you're 12 months younger. That's really a 2 years reduction. Now, not every pension plan is going to calculate its early reduction this way. This is just the example that I have used here. You want to pay attention to what's in the pension booklet that the employee would have access to. So because we are 24 months early, and I know it's only 12 months on the calendar, but it's 24 months on the qualifying factor, we would take that 24 months times 0.5%. That gives us a 12% reduction. Therefore, we can see that this person with 28 years of service, so if they could take their unreduced pension at age 60, they would have a pension of $34,451. That would be if it's unreduced. However, it's not an unreduced pension now, it's a reduced pension. So we further have to take that $34,451, knock another 12% off, and we can see that retiring that 1 year early knocks this pension down by quite a bit. We take a year out of the calculation and we also reduce it by 12%. Again, this is all highly dependent on the particulars of the pension plan. I don't want you to assume that any one thing on this page would apply to any one pension. You have to look at the specifics of the pension booklet, the guidance provided by the plan sponsor, in order to know how this will work out in any given scenario. That being said, I hope this helps you to work through these early pension questions that we often get. Thank you very much and enjoy your continued studies.